But you've done this before, right?
We have it. So yeah, at Cal, we never had like an open locker room or anything. 'Cause we didn't have
No, I'm
postseason.
about to sing.
Oh yeah, that's my thing. I do that all the time.
Who's the best singer?
On the team, me. I gotta keep it hidden. It's a hidden talent.
Gary
Jayda,
Graves
that's
from the
me.
80s. Yeah, nice. So I guess I have to ask you about just the whole process of coming here, and really more about the portal. What, I guess it's there for you, but what was kind of your thinking in terms of just entering it and knowing where you wanted to go, or thinking where you wanted to go, and then being here?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing for me was I wanted to be somewhere where I could go on to that next level of being a pro after college. So with Jeff's experience with putting people in the pros and overseas, I felt like it should be the best spot for me. And then also, I mean, they've been to a lot of Final Fours, a lot of Elite Eights, consecutive Sweet 16. So that was another goal for me as well, to get deep into postseason. Like I just told people, I haven't been to postseason yet, but I wanted to make sure, I was going somewhere where we had an opportunity to get deep in the postseason. And those are probably my two main reasons. Just setting myself up for the future and finishing out my college career, playing for national championships.
Yeah. Is it really like the portal from what you saw? Is it really kind of a wild, wild west thing? I mean, there's just so much going on in terms of not so much teams that are interested in you, but you being interested in certain schools to go to.
Yeah.
It's just so wide open.
Yeah, it was definitely a process. I mean, it's a lot of people in the portal, so it's really unknown. So going into it, it's kind of like you just have to know what you want. And I think it's easier when you're going into the portal. Having played 2 years in college, like I knew what I wanted going to the next school. So personally for me, like, yes, it was crazy. A lot of calls were coming, but I did know what I want. So it was easy to kind of decipher between schools and really pick the school. It ended up being Louisville, that I wanted to go to.
What have you liked most about just being here with this group, and what have been your impressions?
I mean, it's a great group. I mean, we're totally new. We have a bunch of transfers, as everybody knows. But the girls are awesome. The coaching staff is amazing. I think with this group, we have a lot of fun, and I feel like that lightens up the stresses that we may have when it comes to having new people and trying to figure out this team. But I think we do a really good job of off the court being connected, so that it translates on the court, as well as just being locked in, knowing we have new people, knowing there's expectations for the school, for us individually, and as a team. We're just working hard to really put ourselves in a position to be successful this season.
What's it like with Walls? I know it might be one thing to hear about him, but then to meet him and be around him, just his personality, everything. What's it like having him just as a coach and just a guy?
Yeah, he is a guy for sure. You have to know him as a person before you know him as a coach. And I feel like he's really good at building those relationships off the court, so that when he is coaching us, nothing's taken to heart. Like, he can get on us, and specifically to speak for myself, like, he can get on me, and I know that it's coming from a place of love and care, not he's just getting on me just to get on me. But I mean, he's a great guy, a great coach. He's had success in the past, and hopefully we can help him continue to have that success this year.
I'm sure you had an idea about him, but did you realize he was as crazy as he is?
I will say I did. I mean, another thing is he's straightforward and he's blunt. And but before I came here, he told me, he's like, I'm a coach. I'm a crazy coach. And just be prepared for me to get on you. And so I took that for what it was, and I mean that's exactly what it's been. But I mean it's been great. He's helped me get better, build confidence, all of those things. So.
Coming into a program that expects to win, is that pressure? Is that something you'd like to be part of? Because the crowds are crazy and everybody expects to win.
No, for sure. I think it's a little bit of pressure, but I feel like with this group, we have people like O and Marissa and Nyla, who have been here and who have played last year, to kind of calm that pressure. Like, we're expected to win. We have a new group, so it may look a little different, but at the end of the day, we all came here to win. So all of our transfers came here to, put our abilities with this team that they already have with the returners, to continue the success that they've already had.
It's a guard-heavy roster. How have you all kind of figured out your roles, and how do you all communicate out there?
I think we play well together. I think that everybody, from Sydney to Kiki to me, like us three specifically, even Nina, like we've scored at our old schools. And I think bringing that here, sometimes you can get lost in like, okay, I'm used to scoring. Like, how do I get off the ball sometimes, maybe things like that. But I think that we do a great job of not being selfish and just picking our pockets when we're open, we score. When we're not, we give it to the next person, let them see what they got, you know what I mean? So I don't think it's going to cause us issues. I think it can only be a good thing that we have so many threats on the court at one time at the guard spots.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
I'm Dominique.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Hi. Oh my gosh, nice to see you in person. Awesome.
I'm going to ask a couple more questions.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess recently you guys had the global jam to kind of get acclimated and things like that. But, you know, how do you feel about the team right now? Where do you guys feel like you are with the season next week?
Yeah, I mean, I think the global jam was a great experience for us being so new. Like, we were able to play with each other early on. I think that we got to see kind of where we were at from the standpoint of, like, we had 10 practices before that Canada trip. So I think we're in a good spot now for sure. I think we learned from that trip. And, I mean, we won even though we had so much to work on. So I think we came in and we put in the work in. And we're pretty confident going into season. Obviously, you know, we still have this week, so we're trying to get all the little things, little kinks out that we need to for the first game. But I think even over the course of the season, like, we're still going to be learning and still learning each other as a team because we're so new. But I'm super excited to play on the field.
So. Everybody that came in as first rounders averaged double-digit points with their former schools, so it's going to be a lot of scoring. But I guess, what do you feel like your progress has been in finding other ways to contribute? Jeff was talking about, you know, accounting for points and not just scoring.
Right, yeah. I think transitioning to a more like complete point guard position. At my old school, I did play like the two significantly more than the one, but here starting as point guard has been a big change for me. But as it pertains to like assists, defensive pressure, even rebounding, like, I think that I can help in different ways. Like you said, accounting for points as well instead of just scoring them because we have so many threats. Like maybe it's not my night. Maybe I'm giving it to Sid or to Kiki or Nina. Like maybe it's somebody else's night. But just helping in any way that I can. So.
Has that been easy to buy into, or what's that process like for you of just, you know, not getting to score all the time?
Yeah, no, it's definitely been, I think, easy in the sense that this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to play with really good players alongside me, but also hard in the sense that, you know, it's just a change. Like, I have to get used to, like, not scoring all the time, and I'm fine with that. It's just, like, a habit that I've built over the past few years at Cal. So, yeah, but it's been a good thing. I think it's helping us all, playing with good players around us. We're learning a lot about how to play with good players and things like that. So.
I think I saw